Good evening, Juanita Phillips with ABC News. It's been a day of shock and sadness for people in the state's north who've lost everything in devastating bushfires. More than a dozen homes and properties have been destroyed in Tingha, Tabulam and Wollongara. While the emergency has eased, communities are being warned the danger isn't over yet. And today it emerged a woman's been charged with recklessly burning off rubbish during a total fire ban, which ended up sparking the Tabulam blaze. Reporter Mark Reddie is at Tingha in the state's northern tablelands.
When fire tore through this car wrecking yard in Tingha yesterday, nothing stood a chance of being spared.
Fire just sort of raged through, lost everything sort of thing, as you can probably see.
The business represented 25 years of hard work by Todd Cross's father.
But I was sort of on the phone to Mum and Dad constantly and trying to get them to move away. They sort of stayed pretty close.
The same sombre scenes were repeated elsewhere in Tingha, where 9 homes were destroyed when flames closed in on the small town. Graham Fagg came to inspect the remnants of his brother-in-law's house.
A bit heartbreaking, yeah. Lost everything and only had what they've taken and yeah, but they're alive and well, so that's the main thing.
Fire crews had worked through the night to protect properties and the town centre was spared. By this morning, conditions were working in favour of firefighters.
Now, whilst the forecast at the moment is slightly better conditions, it can change at any moment, so people should remain vigilant.
Further north, a change of conditions late yesterday caused the Tabulam fire to flare up again. More homes were destroyed, bringing the number lost there to 10. Ron Heppery says there was a wave of fire approaching as he fled his home. The damage surpassed his fears.
To see that there like that, I didn't expect that. I knew it was going to burn if it happened, but I didn't expect to see it total.
The community is also grappling with how the fire is said to have started. Police have charged a woman who they allege set fire to rubbish in a large steel container in her backyard on Tuesday, when a total fire ban was in force. Back in Tingha, weary locals are hoping they've seen the worst of it.
This drought hasn't helped. The creeks are empty, the dams are empty, basically, and plenty of fuel for this fire.
Cooler temperatures and easing winds have helped firefighters strengthen containment lines, but the danger is far from over. Authorities say conditions could deteriorate at any given moment. With so much smoke still clearly visible, this is a community that remains on edge. Mark Reddie, ABC News, Tingha.
And Mark Reddie is now at nearby Gilgai, where fire crews are stationed. Mark, what kind of support is being offered to those affected by the fire?
Juanita, the local MP Adam Marshall has spent the afternoon visiting residents who've lost everything in this bushfire. He's reiterated that disaster relief assistance will be made available from the government, and that will include a small amount of money for things like toiletries, food, water, temporary accommodation. And of course, that will also be made available to farmers who will also receive money to relocate their stock to other paddocks. Now, that money will kick in immediately once an application is lodged, and it will last until the insurance kicks in. So anyone wondering should head to the Guyra Showground. There are officers there to provide assistance. There are also psychologists there. And although this has provided some temporary relief, it hasn't erased any of the pain endured by this small community.
And Mark, what's the latest with the Tabulam fire?
So the Tabulam fire has also been downgraded to a watch and act, but the main concern is that many businesses and homes are now without power and have been for more than 24 hours. So they're being told to go to the town's main hall. The Red Cross is there providing food, water, clothing and other assistance. There is also free counselling and insurance companies there as well to provide some support. So these conditions are expected to ease over the next few days, but residents are still being advised to remain vigilant.
Mark Reddie reporting there from Gilgai.